All right. So there's been a lot of speculation going around of which archetype is the best one to make for NBA 2K19. Which one does this? Which one does that? And my answer to you, who all want to know the secret build for NBA 2K19, it doesn't matter. That's right, it doesn't matter. Because check this out. Whatever player you make is the player that you're probably used to playing with and the player that you're probably used to using. It doesn't make sense if you're making a slashing defender for you to all of a sudden go out here and make a pure sharp. If you're used to driving and dunking on people and shooting your little mid ranges and stuff like that, stick to what you know. It's going to translate each and every year no matter what you do. So, to all who want to know what the secret build is, it was whatever build you're most comfortable playing with. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that there's not builds out here that allow you to do certain things in the game, like speed boost or have elite dribble moves. Now, if you want those things, now we can talk a little bit. So, according to Zach Timmerman, I think he's like a developer at NBA 2K for the basketball and all that. You have to make these certain builds right here if you want to get speed boosting or you want to have the elite dribble moves. So for starters, if you want an 86 ball control, your primary has to be passing and ball handling, and your secondary could be rebounding, defending, a pure playmaker, post scoring, 3-point shooting, shot creating. Now, all those builds right there have to be at least 6'5" and shorter if you want to have an 86 ball control. Now, you might have a few builds like the slashing playmaker who can go up to 6'6", and the playmaking shot creator can go up to 6'6". But just think about that for a minute. Last year, you've seen a lot of 6'10" pure playmakers, 6'10.4s if you will. You've seen a lot of tall guards and tall point guards last year. They said, no, we're not going to allow that this year. We're not going to allow this LeBron/Ben Simmons type build in this game this year, doing all these crazy dribble moves, breaking the defense down, and having diamond and all that stuff. They're breaking all that down where they're making say, look, you want to have 86 ball control, you're going to have to make this build. You got to make it this height, and this is what the default wingspan as well, so don't forget that. Now let's move on down to a 90 ball control. These are the only builds that can get this, by the way. So you got a playmaking defender, a playmaking pure playmaker, a playmaking post scorer, playmaking 3-point shooter, a playmaking shot creator, and a playmaking driving finisher with a shot creating and playmaking. Now, if you're not 6'4" under, you can't get 90 plus ball handling at all. If you're not 6'4" under with those builds, except for the pure playmaker who's going to be at a 90 something ball control at 6'7". That's the tallest you can make them. But at a pure playmaker, you're losing a lot of offense. You don't really have the good badges like you had last year, and you're not going to be able to shoot as good as last year as well. So just think about that when you're making these builds. Now moving on to the guys that like to dunk. Pretty much if your guy has driving, finishing in the primary archetype, as long as you are like 5'10" and between 7 feet tall or 6'11", you'll be able to dunk on people with flair and finesse. Now, for the guys who don't have dunking primary first, as long as you got like a 70 to and up and like 80s, 70 to 80, you're gonna be able to still drive and dunk on people. Even below that, last year I think my dunking went up to like a 64 with my shot creating sharpshooter, and I was still able to drive to the lane and dunk. Now, I didn't get the crazy animation when I posted somebody, but I still was able to drive to the lane and dunk on people. So I wouldn't be too worried about if you're not thinking about getting poster animation or making like a pure slasher. Too worried about the dunk stuff, because you're gonna still be able to dunk as long as your rating is like 60s and above. You know what I'm saying? So don't put too much emphasis on making like crazy builds trying to dunk on people. You'll be able to dunk on people as long as your guy has that dunking primary type and he's 6'11" and between 5'7", you're still, or 5'10", you're still better to do your thing out there. Don't worry about that. But you know, guys, like I said, it's no secret to this, man. It's no mad science, it's tricks around it. Your best build is going to be the build you are most comfortable with. I seen people make a post scoring playmaker. They made that work out to the park, and they still put up numbers. It's all about the way and you play. So don't go out here listening to everybody making you dude run around with T-Rex arms, who's 6'1", 5'10", just because he can speed boost and all that. Make a build that's most comfortable for you, that you'll be able to go out there and put up numbers with. But as always, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and drop a like. I'll be dropping some more NBA 2K19 Prelude gameplay. I'll try to get that out tonight. If not tonight, it will be first thing tomorrow morning. But still look out for that. Turn your notifications on, and I'll bring you guys more news soon.